continue to try to get better. Cleaning up stuff that we did a lot of good stuff yesterday, but it's still stuff you can continue to get better at. Watch film on that, and then started preparing for tomorrow's game. You know, that's the thing about the league. You can't really sit around and enjoy too much.
Is this the most confident you think the group has been so far this season?
Yeah, you can just see it growing. Guys getting familiar with each other, feeling real good about guys in the spots that we're getting into and understanding each other and just playing hard on both ends of the floor, understanding what we're trying to do. I know it's a new offensive system, but you still have to build that trust defensively too.
Most of the guys were here before. You're one of the only new guys. Do you feel like all the travel in the preseason and so far this season has helped you kind of get used to the guys and the team come together?
Yeah, that definitely is. It's not easy on the body and things like, but it definitely gives you a lot of time with each other, and kind of forces you to kind of break those walls down early. And we basically were on the road the whole time. We've been across the world, so it's been great for me, it was great because I got to be around guys a lot and really get to know some personalities, and you know, you learn how you can approach guys basketball-wise. If you want to kind of step into kind of a little bit of leadership role, you need to kind of know that. And it's been great to see, you know, everybody respects everybody. Everybody's willing to do what needs to be done to win.
CJ, the Raptors really haven't had a guy like you over the past few years. Like, I noticed in Houston, you're a bit of a run stopper. We haven't had a guy like that where you can get the ball to, and it doesn't matter if the guy's in your face or it's a wide open three. It's bottom of the net. Do you feel as appreciated as I think the fans appreciate having you here?
Yeah, it's been nothing but love since the second I signed the papers. You know, it's been great. The city's accepted me, my teammates accepted me. And as far as, you know, the run star, those shots are fun for me. I like those shots. I like those times in the games. I like the big shots, you know, to be able to kind of put your foot on somebody's neck and let them know we're still here. It might look like it's breaking down a little bit, but.
So last night it gets to 12, and then you'll push it to 15. And I think mentally that.
And it's a big thing. It's almost it's that or a big play leading to a dunk, like those two type of plays that kind of get the crowd into it when you're at home, or kind of like knock the wind out of people if they're making a run. And I kind of try to find spots and ways to get those shots. And at the same time, it's my job. Those are, whether it be stopping a run or starting a run, or the one right in the middle that turns it into a big run. I search for those. Just not so much to be a bad shot, but if I can get a clean look at it, I know, you know, that's fun. You know.
I think last year you were like third in the league in corner three-point makes. I think you've only had like 5 this year. Is it like a big change for you? Are you comfortable from anywhere beyond the arc? Or
yeah, I think it was just circumstance mostly last year. Just our offense allowed me to get those. I stood more last year. This year I've been, because of the way people are guarding me, I've had to be more active. I've had to be able to kind of get in different spots and not be able to just stand where people can just stay hugged on my hip. And it's allowed me to, you know, do more things also, and just kind of passing-wise or downhill-wise, getting to the basket a little bit. Yeah, we've talked about the other day, I've taken probably not even 10 from the corner yet, and that's what I did last year. So we're searching them out, trying to find ways to get those too, because those are easy shots for me, but I've been getting looks everywhere else.
Yeah. You got one last. It's shorter, it's easier, but
yeah, it's shorter. The release time is a little quicker, just because you know you can be planted and you don't have to get as much legs into it all the time. It's kind of like, you know, everybody's got their go-to shot. I guess that's mine. I can shoot those hand in the face, not just because I've repped it out so many times.
We saw a little bit of defense step up last night, and you know, you get into shootouts sometimes on the road, but last night was a pretty complete effort. What do you think is the ceiling defensively for this team? How do you see them?
We have so many interchangeable pieces that can make us so versatile on defensive end. It's scary how good we could be, because Kyle's a pit bull on the ball when it's time to be. And when he's really hawking people, Debo's in the passing lanes. He's been made a conscious effort. You hear him talking more defensively and more about it, knowing that that's a big key for us. And then obviously with Serge and JV being big bodies, and then you come off the bench with guys like Pascal and OG starting now or coming off the bench, and Yaka moves very well, and we can have myself, OG, and Pascal on the floor at the same time. We basically just switch everything so it looks like a zone, and we get to kind of just use length and just communicate. And me being on the floor with those guys helps me even more too, because then I can focus on being more of a communicator and talking, and because I know those guys cover so much ground.